What's up, everybody? Ben Rasa here for Odd Chopper Golf, talking more PGA Championship, specifically one and done selections. Who do we pick? It's the second major of the season. We got a lot of work to do. You may be ahead in your one and done pools, trying to maintain the lead. You may be lurking in the middle of the pack, need a big week, or you may be at the bottom of the standings, and it's time to make a late run. There's still plenty of golf left in this PGA Tour season. So if you're just joining us for the first time at Odd Chopper Golf, this is just like Odd Chopper. Of course, you can see us every day there, exclusively PGA. If you love betting golf, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, be part of the community. How I'm going to structure this, I'm going to give you a quote unquote what I think is a safe one and done pick, a risky one and done pick, and then where I'm going with my one and done selection this week. So let's dive into it and see what we got going on. Also talk about what's going on in the industry. First up, safe, reliable selection if you have them available. How could you not argue that Tony Finau is checking all the boxes for a pretty safe, reliable option? The guy not only doesn't miss a cut, hasn't missed a cut in 2023, he's a walking top 25. I mean, his worst result was 31st at Heritage. He's got a win at Mexico just a couple weeks ago, followed it up with the 23rd at Wells Fargo. 26th at the Masters, 19th at the Players, 24th at API, 9th at Farmers. I mean, he's a walking top 10 and top 20. So let's take the good. It's giving you money. This is a $15 million purse, upwards of $3 million nearly for first place. He's giving you some bank every single time he goes out. The bad news, a lot of those that I just mentioned, 15th, 9th, 13th. It's good, it's solid, but we need upside. We need wins. Now, he's shown he can do that. He outdueled Jon Rahm in Mexico. This guy is starting to rack up wins. He has not yet done it at a major, but I say not yet, as most people do, because Tony Finau, he's sitting in the mid 20-1 range in this tournament. He's a serious threat. And if you have him available, I think this is the time to at least consider deploying him. He's just playing great golf. The ball striking has been there all year. He is truly firing on all cylinders. Bent grass, preferred surface. Tony Finau as the safe one and done option this week. Let's get to two more now. But before I do that, I also want to say, if you're betting golf outrights, if you're looking for matchups, all sorts of things, shop the odds, get on a number of books and compare, because with golf betting, you're going to see wildly different prices. And Caesar Sportsbook, of course, belongs in that conversation. They sponsor this video, and we do appreciate that. But you see right there at the top, Caesar Sportsbook, first bet on us up to $1,250. Again, the link is below. If you don't play on Caesars and you say, you know what, my books, I don't love these lines, I can't find the matchups I want, consider adding another book like Caesars. You go to the link in the description below, you sign up and you do that deposit. You're going to get 100% of that first bet back as a bonus bet if you don't win. It's a great opportunity to build a bankroll. Again, a reliable book like Caesars. They know what they're doing. Can't recommend that more. Just have the options on these other books. So one pick down in Tony Finau. You want to roll the dice a little. Listen, it's a major. So even the risky picks are elite players. But the thing about majors that's always fascinating with one and done is you have the option for the live players. Dustin Johnson being one of them. And I think he makes for a boom bust type option. So with DJ, I think a lot of people, including me, have just questioned. I mean, does he care? But at the same time, like, where is his head at? He's playing over on live. He came over for Augusta. He was 48th and a complete non-factor. Obviously, going back, we've seen DJ take apart all sorts of courses. It's not a matter of if he can do it. He's been very close in PGAs before. He's got all the tools. It's just a matter of form, of consistency. So that's where the risk comes in. But there's no doubting this guy. I think driving distance is going to be important at Oak Hill. I think getting it out there can really help you. You're going to have a lot of long irons regardless. And these par threes are no joke, but DJ is built for these type of courses. He can really, really, of course, dismantle, of course, tee to green. We've seen him just win going away at WGCs, at long tests of golf. He's a winner at Genesis back in the day. Things that I do comp this to. So I look at Dustin Johnson. You're going to have him available most likely. Unless you took him at Augusta, you do have him available. So it's not a matter of if you don't have them. It's just, do you want to run that risk? I think if you are behind in your standings and you're looking to make a splash, targeting a live guy, not Brooks, is going to open that door, because I don't think a lot of people are going to do that. And I think Dustin Johnson still has that top end upside. Miscut equity maybe higher than some of his neighbors in the outright market, but for upside, for win equity, things like that, I still think DJ is as dangerous as ever. And he makes for an aggressive one and done pick this week. Time to get to my pick. And one other thing, of course, if you're sweating the golf, you can always complain and tweet and let's rant about these golfers. You got Twitter at JazzRazDFS. Always like to hear from you. But if you want to get inside the ropes, if you have questions leading up for the tournament, win splits, tee times, what are you doing during the tournament? You can always hop in Discord. Me and the fellas, we're hanging out in there. We're making picks, sweating out things. It's a community. Obviously, there are bets in there. I'm not going to say they're not, but it's more than that. It's just a great, great place. It's fun. It's enjoyable. We're sweating out the games together. We're talking live betting. We're answering questions. So if you want to be part of something like that, the link is below to sign up for our premium insider access. Just a fun, fun community. Let's put my one and done pick on the board. It's Sungjae Im. Sungjae Im. He is more to me towards the Tony Finau safe route than the Dustin Johnson risk route. The thing I like about this with Sungjae is that when you go to a major that's not Augusta, it's a rotational, and we can break down the course, we can think, we can infer, but we ultimately don't know how Oak Hill is going to play. We may look back and say, wow, short game was really the key. Wow, irons were the key. Wow, it was bomber's paradise. All sorts of scenarios. So depending on where your weakness or strengths are, you may thrive or not thrive at this course. Sungjae Im is one of, if not the most well-rounded golfer on the PGA Tour. He can play in any style. He gained strokes in all four categories. He did the last time out at Wells Fargo. Positive in all four categories. He consistently does that. And his form is good. He was 6th at the Players, 16th at the Masters, 7th at Heritage, 8th at Wells Fargo. The guy's burning up the first page of the leaderboard. And I'm not as concerned with unknowns about the course, because he really doesn't have a glaring weakness in his game. I love that for Sungjae. He did play in Korea last week. Not ideal. That's a long flight for anybody, but Sungjae plays all the time. I'm sure he made that decision well knowing that it could impact his PGA. I don't have major concerns about that, but I did want to just point it out. Again, this guy can play in any type of style. I think he checks a ton of boxes this week. A serious threat in the outright market. If you're looking for that, check out Putting for Dough on this very channel. But I like Sungjae for one and done. I think he is a safe, reliable pick, but plenty of upside. And with so many great options in the field, people are going to go to him, but I don't think he's going to be overwhelmingly like the obvious one and done choice. So you have that going for you. And even if he plays great, you can give me my couple $1 million. And if some other people also get it, more power to them. But let's move up the board with Sungjae Im in one and done. Thanks again for checking us out here at Odd Chopper Golf. I appreciate you guys. It's a fun week. We have so much going on. If you have any questions, again, at JazzRazDFS, subscribe to the channel and check out the links below, from Caesars to Odd Chopper to Insider Access. A lot of things you might be interested in there. Good luck. Enjoy the tournament. Stay tuned for more content as the PGA Championship gets set to tee off from Oak Hill.